Unfortunately, if we go to Banbury, it's part of the Radcliffe Trust. And the John Radcliffe, the Oxford University Hospital, are a big teaching hospital. So I think we get a pretty good care there, if you know what I mean.
Yes. Well, the people who are very active don't usually get sick.
No.
It's inactivity that causes all the trouble.
Well, I'm not very active, not really.
Really? You're buzzing around like a March fly. You're everywhere. And you ride your bicycle everywhere too, I mean.
Do you work in an office?
No, I can't stand them. I started doing computing science in 1979 at university and realised I'd be stuck in an office for the rest of my life. And I just started doing karate and kung fu. So I bailed out, which looked like a dreadful decision, you know, to get out of that. And but I ended up doing karate for a living for nearly 30 years.
I'm glad about that.
And I was very successful too.
I only ever wanted to be ordained, and I was never considered, although I went through some free training, I wasn't considered bright enough.
Really?
Yeah.
Deary me.
I'm on a course now.
Yeah, and does a thing. You know, you'd be surprised how it says, he that is first shall be last, and he that is last shall be first.
You know what about that is, don't you?
And I mean, let's face it, the hard yards are done by the lay people, not the priests.
Yeah.
The hard work.
I don't think our vicar does very much. Well, I don't know.
So here we have it. Sliding the holly bags across the river. Creek, I would call it. There's Charwelton Hall. Who lives in Charwelton Hall?
Nobody now, it's on the market.
Oh.
Belongs to the Forsley estate.
Really? Boy, they own a lot of stuff, don't they?
Yeah.
What an empire.
Yes. I haven't got a lot of spare cash though.
Well, that's the problem, isn't it? It's like the Earl of Leicester with his Holcombe estate out in Norfolk.
And he's setting the six.
The what?
The heavy six.
What's that?
The bells.
Oh, right.
With burgers.
Oh, that's on the Holcombe estate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went in there. I had a look, took photos and video of it. It's right on a hill. It's on the top of a hill.
Yeah.
Yield! This dog. Now, he doesn't want us to drag it on the road, is that correct?
Yes, hang on a minute.
No, I can carry it. It's as light as a feather and I'm enormous, so don't just stand back. Right, so you're saying this bridge is from the 1300s?
Yeah, 14th century.
Wow.
You can get a good picture of the artist if you go over by the War Memorial. I've raised the road a bit. Blackpool Street.
Would there have been an old road here?
Yeah, that's why the village moved. Because the route changed. It was around the church.
This bridge was built in the 1300s. That is amazing. Look at it. A packhorse bridge, he says. Look at it. Wow. It is incredible. So what about the wall here and this wall?
I'm not sure about that, but the bridge itself is certainly a very good medieval packhorse bridge.
A medieval packhorse bridge. The War Memorial. That is incredible. Look at that. 1300s. This is, as usual, very sad. All the boys that have died for no reason. All their lives, all their children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren cut from existence because of some lousy politicians, warmongers. Well, I didn't intend to film this, but I'm carrying two of these bags of holly on my back down the road like it is the 1300s, because the guy who's meant to pick us up to bring the bags back can't start his car. So Paul Graham's dragging that one, and I'm carrying two bags here. But it's really like, you know, the old peasant in the 1300s taking his wares to market. It's a beautiful day. I might go for a bike ride. I think we're coming back in the afternoon. So I might slip out for a ride somewhere. Hopefully the ice on the road is gone now with all these cars going to and fro. Just stay away from the back roads. Right, that's it. This poor fellow behind me. Poor Graham. He's a lovely fellow, this Graham. You've got no idea what a servant of God he is. He's amazing. And his heart is just so good. Alright, over and out. Manhandle those two. I better go back and get Graham. See if he's okay. He's not even down at the corner yet, but there's the first of the holly. Manhandled to the church from the fields. Wow. Whew, that was tough. Poor Graham, he's not even to the corner yet, look. Here he is. Here he comes. There he is. Right there.
Yeah.
Hold that. Well, I've just had a lovely cup of coffee with Graham and had a talk to him. So apparently these wreaths, they've got an order for 90, I think, maybe 100, and they make the people pay for them. So the church makes them and raises money by making these wreaths. So it's a church activity to raise money for the church. So it's a double blessing, isn't it, really? But he said he might make one for me, which is nice. And I've asked him to look for a tree for me and some decorations, because Lucy and Hannah are coming and I wasn't planning on doing anything for Christmas at all. So now I've been locked into the entire rigmarole of festivities and presents and food and all that kind of gear, which I'm good at because, you know, I'm the last resort, but I am a 5-star resort. Hello.
Hello.
There's a little puppy, a little sprightly little border collie. Yeah, so that's it. So look, I've got to walk back to the church. I've got to get my coat. I've got to get the gloves and the beanie. and walk all the way back to Preston Capes and then be back here at 2 o'clock to start making the wreaths. Apparently there's a frame and some wire involved, and the holly's sharp too. It's very, it sticks into your fingers. I don't know if you can see that, but that little red dot there, that hurt quite a bit. That was just from the holly, so you've got to be careful handling it because it's very, very pointy and sharp. Alright, so here we go. I've got to walk all the way back. Alright, now we're coming up to this large bridge. See, you know, the church could have been much more popular back in the day, which would make building these massive bridges to the church viable. But look at it. Look at the amount of bricks and the work that's gone into it. Is it an old river? Why is that gate open? Who's left that gate open? This is not right. Oh, look at that. That hasn't melted at all there from the shade. Look at that. It's only direct sunlight that melts it. The day is that cold that if there's not direct sunlight it doesn't melt. That's how cold it is. See, it's still all frozen here and it's midday at least. Well, he looks like a farmer dropping off food. That's why he's left the gate open. There's a hiker. Here he comes. Ask him if he wants the gate shut. Hello? I shut the gate for you?
Yeah, what are you doing right down here?
Oh, it's a terrible story. Won't take long though. I thought they were doing the wreath making at this church, so I've walked to this church because this morning it was too.
Morning.
It was.
Morning.
Hello.
Right.
Yeah, fine.
Just fed the cattle. Yeah. Do you want to lift back then?
You're kidding, would you?
Yeah, I'll go back. Yeah, let me chuck this bowl in the back. And we'll just yeah, do well. Same coming back.
I'll tell you the story in the car.
Is
Yeah, shut the gate behind me.
Yeah, okay.
I was going to say, is there any chance of having the code to the lock so we can get through onto the track?
I don't have it. I don't have it.
Oh, what's that, sorry?
Is there any chance of having the code to the lock?
No, I don't know whose it is, but it had to be locked because I think it got locked with people going in there and leaving the gate open.
What I was going to say, is there any chance of you taking me to the church first? Because I left my coat, my beanie and my gloves
Oh, well,
there.
I'll try and find out for you. Yeah, I'll try and find
These are the Norman furrows, aren't they?
Ridge and furrow they call it,
What
yeah.
do they call it?
Ridge and furrow.
Yeah.
Ridge and
No,
furrow.
but the Normans made them.
Yeah, they were like old farming practice,
Yeah,
wasn't it,
yeah.
years ago?
Yeah, wow.
We find the cattle are better because they don't walk in tracks, whereas sheep make lines.
Yes, they do.
Whereas cattle, they don't walk in lines, do they? They
No.
walk separately.
They
sort of
wander.
do. So, but yeah, no. Like I'd say, yeah, 2 weeks ago, these cattle all got out. We had to fetch them right back. We did, just because people leave the gate open. You see, it was, so yeah, so that's why I've had to put signs on because people leave the gates open all the time. Right. Field, you see.
Right.
And they said, you know, why don't you have sheep in it? And I said, my granddad had sheep in this field 60 years ago, and all it was death, death, death.
Really?
By everyone, the dogs chasing them. The road. You have to be careful with the road as well through the. And I just said, we're not having sheep here again, and that's that. The only
This
thing.
bridge, how old would this bridge be?
Yeah, oh, there's a date on it somewhere. I forget where it is. Yeah, that's a stamp, you see, isn't it? But yeah, I forget what age it is. It's very old. Yeah.
It's a road to a dead end. Why would they spend so much effort building that bridge?
Well, no, that bridge, it was a busy rail line, you see. My grandmother's
Is that
age.
an old railway
Oh, yeah,
line?
yeah. My great-grandmother, She lived in Preston Capes, and she walked every day down to Charwelton Hall to catch the train. Every day, backwards and forwards. It's a long way, isn't it? That's lovely old listed houses.
That's
down,
terrible.
Just to put this rail line in. We won't benefit from it because it's just to go let one person through. You give one person the code, the whole village will have it, won't they? You know what I mean?
Of course they will.
Not.
Of course you'd tell everybody.
She told, as I said, she only talked because she wanted the thing.
Yeah.
The fucking code, and that's that.
So tell me, so you've got all the sheep out the back of your place?
Yeah, we got cattle as well. Haven't you seen the cattle down the fields? Bottom of the hill, Preston Capes Hill.
Oh, yeah, on that
right
side. Oh,
side.
yeah,
Yeah,
I've seen
we've got
them.
cattle there, and then we did used to have them in the field on the left as well, but we've moved them up on the Everton Gated Road,
Right.
on top of a steep hill.
Okay.
And they'll stay out for another couple of weeks. Then we've got a big TV test we've got to do.
Wow, very
You live
well
two
done.
doors down from where you're living.
There's the Holly.
Oh, yeah, it's your Holly.
I
yeah.
carried that back on my back because the guy didn't come. The guy didn't come with the
Oh,
car.
really?
He couldn't start his car. And the
Right.
owners of the bags said, don't drag them on the concrete, so I had to carry them back on my back.
God's
Oh, well,
sake.
look, it's all part of the suffering, isn't it, that you do?
Absolutely, but it's enough for
Well,
us
you
to
know,
look after, so.
yeah, I know, but look, there's sheep everywhere here too. How come we're paying so much for lamb? I mean,
But
I
I'd say
love
that's
lamb.
normal. I'm so pleased now it's a proper price.
I hope you're
because
getting a proper price.
We are
because-
now, eventually. Whereas before we were just giving it away.
Yeah.
I hate to say, what's £100 for a lamb?
That's nothing. By
Well,
the time they break it up, it's
I
like
know.
worth thousands of pounds.
We 2 weeks ago, though, my sister took some of the ones in the field, like out the back of you. We got loads of lambs there.
That's from the 1300s, that bridge, apparently.
Yeah, it is, yeah. And we took some lambs from the field out the back of you 2 weeks ago, and we won first prize at the Rugby Fat Stock Show, which is like
Really?
a Christmas sale.
Wow.
And we won first prize with our native lambs, like black-faced lambs.
Yes.
And we got £160 each, which is a lot
Yeah.
for them. Usually they only make about 120,
What-
114 each.
What's your farm called?
Well, we still trade under Manor Farm.
Manor Farm. And is that a name now of significance amongst the farming community?
Well, you know, we like to think we're a proud part of our village. There's not many cattle farmers around us. You probably noticed there's not a lot of cattle around. There's only us. We've only got 40 cows. And then we keep them through till they go fat. But those, like these ones down here, they have to go by their 30 months old. Everything in United Kingdom has to go 30 months old, otherwise they're overage because of the mad cow disease.
Oh, is that right?
So them ones down there, some of them have got to go by April. So they'll come in to be fattened up soon, some of them will, to then go. Because they've got
When you mean go,
to slaughterhouse, Waitrose. Ours go Waitrose, which we're proud of that. You see, not many people supply Waitrose, which we do.
well, that's good
And that's,
too.
we get top price because we supply Waitrose, you see what
Yeah.
I mean? Like that's John Lewis the best.
Well, let me tell you this. 2 nights ago, I had a Waitrose lasagna in a packet thing. It's
Oh,
the
yeah.
most delicious one I've ever eaten.
When I say
Oh,
yeah,
it was
that's
incredible.
You probably noticed like this farm here is massive. All these big fields.
Is this with this guy over here?
All these fields here, Mr. Fountain owns them, and he sold a lot of land years ago in Milton Keynes,
Yeah.
the building, and then like he luckily bought all these, so everything you can see now and further over is owned by him. But like when he,
I assume so because of
And
the
all
size
these-
of his sheds.
yeah, and-
So would he own this as well?
yeah, but if you
Yeah.
imagine years ago, this would have been about 8 fields.
Oh, really?
You know, with little hedgerows in, and
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
when he come, it was before the day you could pull all the hedges out. He pulled every hedge out that was in the field, you
Yeah.
see. So they're the great big prairie fields now, which
I mean,
he
that's-
smells. So like you wouldn't be able to pull hedges out now like he did, if you see what I mean.
Is
'Cause
that
they're
right?
strict on it now, some vegetation and stuff. But when he come, he just got away with doing it, you see. So
Yeah.
that's why they're great big fields and they're massive fields they are now.
But we didn't come from the same way that you came from a master and peasants and then the Closure Act and all that kind of thing. That, you know.
Yeah. Oh, bloody hell, sorry. Oh, you can squash it, sorry. Oh my god, oh my god.
No, it was going to hit us.
Oh my god, mine, I'm going to have to pull up. You're going to have to go and jump out and pick
You want
it
to
up and
get
move
it and...
Hold on, wait a minute.
Wow, I've got to go and save. I've got to go and save this duck. It's part of village life, I guess, having to save this bird.
Get it?
Scurried off.
Yeah, she broke her leg already.
Yeah, it'll probably get better and she'll fly off eventually. Birds don't need their legs that much, do they? Surely.
No, yeah.
Or was it through here I'd had the hire car before I bought the motorbike?
Right.
And while I was waiting to move in here, they said 10 days. So I thought I'll drive up to Scotland and back, you know, and have a look there. And I went to Norfolk and then up through the Dales of Yorkshire and then up to Scotland and back. And there was a certain part of the road, but it was around here. I just can't remember where it was. And I'm not kidding, there was a dead pheasant on the road every 50 yards,
really?
Without fail. Yeah. This road, there must have been so many, and the cars were just hitting. Yeah. No, I think the cars were hitting them. They just fly in front of the cars.
Really? Wow.
But it was every 50 yards.
Yeah. Gosh.
What's his story there? The Woodhouse toad?
Toads, yeah, they've got a little cafe there.
Yeah.
They've got a little cafe there. And I think I don't know what they do a lot there. They do a bit of woodwork and stuff, I think, mostly making benches and things. I don't know quite what they do.
Man, thank you so much for bringing me back.
No,
I was just like, I was going to have to walk all the way back.
It's a long way as well, we always say. Charwelton, it's a long 3 mile.
I've got to be back there at the hall at 2 o'clock to start.
Oh, you'll have done something to eat and a cup of tea, and then you'll be back. Then
Exactly.
Well, you're going back in your bike then?
Yeah, I'm not walking back, no way.
No, I was going to say.
That's enough, thanks a lot.
No, that's it, do well. There we go.
Thank you.
There we go. Rightio then.
You're a godsend.
Well done.
Okay.
Righto.
See you later. How's Verity going?
Yeah, good, thank you. Yes.
She a good little girl?
Yeah, very good. Yeah,
No.
Richard's at school. Verity's in the house.
Causing any trouble?
No, she's a good girl.
See ya. Well, wasn't that lucky that I got a lift back? Look at the shadow on the roof, and it's still frosty because there's just no direct sunlight. Look at it. That is amazing. And this doesn't get any. So this roof here on the stables is just frosted over like snow almost. There's still frost on the gate. But look at the shadow. The frost is in exact line with the shadow. That is incredible. Wow. I never thought I'd get back. How's it going over here? Yeah, it's still frosty there where the sun hasn't hit it. Boy, oh boy. Oh, we're back. Fancy getting a lift back. Praise the Lord. Oh. So, my unreliable phone has left me without the time or communication. What are we at? 43 there. I'll just turn you off now, and then the next time you see me, we'll be back at the village hall starting to make the wreaths. I've asked Graham to look out for a little Christmas tree and decorations and things that I can put in here, because I'm going to have to go the full hog. You can't have visitors for Christmas in England and not do it. I mean, it'd just be a sin, wouldn't it? All right then.
Try and get it a bit.
Yes, I've got a clear line. Okay,
Let me just simulate.
There is.
Make it 802, will you?
That's good, isn't it? Yeah, those things on the floor.
Yes, I'm not stopping now that I've got momentum. It's moss.
Oh, lovely.
Real moss.
It's got
That's not one of the better ones.
from there,
That's
yeah.
more like
Moss is moss, isn't it, really?
Right.
Oh, that is. It's got more heft, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's got a
Yeah, that one's going to have to be
I think
packed
it's
out
like
a little bit
It's
a would-be
just amazing.
Oh, it is, yeah.
You start singing, don't you?
Yeah.
I've got loads of trees next both sides of me, and I'll get all that leaves from there.
Mine's well as
Smell.
blowing one. My apple trees are still full of leaves. They haven't started.
Those are our oak trees, though. That's still got
They got to know you really well. Funny, isn't it? Small world.
It's quite a rural church.
Very well, it's got 7 parishes, 7 churches, I think.
Yeah.
2 of them are on the moor. I'm a bit disappointed because viewers, we used to read the lesson.
I'm actually bleeding.
There's a spare one, do you want in my bag? I think in my bag.
Oh, couldn't be bothered. I don't think I get that fine dexterous ability if I had gloves on doing that.
Actually, you get used to it after.
Yeah,
School, we used to go every day to night. Swimming.
And we opened the door.
No.
We used to go.
Probably you should wear it. You can't just carry to Birmingham when I was there. I think I used to have to do.
It's only your hands in the view. No danger of being recognised.
Tomorrow, unless Elizabeth brings her own.
I can bring what I've got.
You're living at Preston Case?
Yes, I am in the High Street.
The high school?
No, the High Street. There's no high school there. There's no high school there.
I thought I didn't know they got one. Yeah. It's a nice little village, isn't it, Preston?
Oh, they're all lovely little villages.
In a house.
Little Preston's not much. The welcome and goodbye signs are back to back.
Yeah. Yes, I'm coming, yeah. Yeah, I'm coming.
Social media, yes, and how it affects them. It is
It just means so many making bunches. If you start making these, it's less to do tomorrow.
Exactly.
It was,
We allow you to stop.
I just saw before you got back I was going to pinch the last of your good stuff. I did a lot of walking and I noticed the hedges were primarily made of the brambles, and I was eating the berries off there because they were just about ripe.
Blackberries, yeah.
Yeah, and there's two kinds of bushes with red berries. There was an oval-shaped berry, and there was a round berry.
Dog rose and hawthorn.
What is hawthorn the oval-shaped?
No.
Is the round one. And what's the oval-shaped one called?
They've got the dog roses.
Dog rose.
Yeah, the wild rose in hedges.
No, dog rose, yeah.
To award the game to the opposition irrespective of score.
Well, the thing is, it comes from both sides.
Well, that's it. We're done for today. And they've actually made some wreaths. So there's one there like that, with a variegated. And there, some of them have a couple of red berries in there. So there they are.